Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel. If you aren't new here, you know who I am. There's no need for introduction. However, most of you probably don't know who I am because I'm irrelevant. This is Tata and this is Crystal. And if you're new here, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. I still can't get used to what side it's on. I know if I'm using like a flip camera, which I am, I think it's on that side, but I am always wrong. So go ahead and you can follow me on my social medias. I don't know what side it'll be on to keep up with when I post, or like if I'm asking for what I should post, or you can continue leaving your recs down below or something. I don't know, do what you want. Like honestly, you don't let anyone tell you what to do. Even though it's my channel, so if you're here, you should hit the like button, you should hit the subscribe button, and you should comment down below. As of right now, I am trying to put up videos as frequently as possible. I do not have like a set schedule right now. However, I am uploading pretty frequently, if I have to say so myself. At least I try to post once a week, so around there. Right, Tata? I think I'm doing pretty good. Look, my nails match his like little outfit, his little onesie. And I know it's not spooky season anymore, but the Limefront store in LA still refuses to get the holiday plushies. So for right now, I'm just stuck with this little spooky man and all of my spooky friends back there and normal friends. Yeah, so in this video, I will be talking about the K-pop groups that I stan and also my biases and my favorite song from that group. And I will be doing boy groups and girl groups because I am very, very multi-fandom, as some of you may know. Yes, BTS is definitely my ult. They are my absolute everything. But they are not the only K-pop group I stan. I am very into K-pop, various other groups, and I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys give other groups a chance because so many other groups out there make such amazing music and I just love it. I hope you guys check out the groups I mentioned. I'm gonna mention a lot, so maybe not all of them, but yes, all of them. Do it. Like I said, it's my channel, do what I say. I'll leave the links to my favorite songs of that groups down below, so maybe if you want to just do what I normally do when my YouTubers leave links down below, I'll just like open them all in new tabs and I'll just go down them all and watch them all. If you guys have like an hour or two to kill, why not? I have my whole list on my laptop here because I had to make a list so that I made sure not to leave anyone out. So if you see me looking down or to the side right here, then it is because I'm looking at my laptop to look at my list. But let's jump right in because I feel like this video, again, as all my videos are, is going to be longer than I expected to. So let's just start with girl groups, just because a lot of people sleep on girl groups and I would love for you guys to not sleep on girl groups because they are so amazing. I'm just gonna go in like alphabetical order. Some of these girl groups are like disbanded or kind of inactive right now, but like I just wanted to give them an honorary mention because I do still love them and their music that they left behind. First, I'm gonna start with 21. I love 21. My bias is CL. I love CL. Such an icon for girl power and just being amazing and being yourself. And my favorite 21 song is Ugly. I really love Ugly. I find it so inspirational, even though the lyrics are, I think I'm ugly and nobody wants to love me. I know that's weird to find inspirational, but it's just like saying it, singing it. I remember once I was singing it in the car and I started crying and I was like, wow, even if I'm ugly, at least I can admit it. It's just, I don't know, it's just a really good song. And if you haven't heard it, since I know it's one of their like lesser known songs, you should go ahead and listen to that. I have 4 Minute. They are disbanded. I love 4 Minute. If you didn't know, Hyuna was in 4 Minute if you're like newer. Hyuna is and was my bias in 4 Minute. And my favorite 4 Minute song is Crazy. I remember the exact time that song came out and I watched it like within 2 or 3 hours it came out and it already had like millions of views and I was like, why is this song blowing up? And then I listened to it and I was like, oh, it's because the girls did that. That video is so amazing. That song is like on a whole other level for K-pop girl groups. They amped up the level of what girl crush means, and that song is just so amazing. So if you haven't heard it, go ahead and give it a listen. Next is my favorite girl group. Some of you may know, some of you may not. My favorite girl group is AOA. I love AOA. My bias is Jimin. I love Jimin. I think her little raps are super cute. I know a lot of people find them annoying, but I think they're super cute, and I really like her and her rap. And then my favorite song is probably, I would say, Heart Attack. I love Heart Attack. Heart Attack is such a good song. Bingle Bangle, that's also a bop. Mini Skirt's a bop. Like a Cat is a bop, but Heart Attack is my favorite song. Next, apink. I love apink. My bias is Bomi, and she's one of like my favorite girls in K-pop. I don't know, I just think she's so naturally like herself, and she doesn't hold back. Love her. Bomi, I love you. My favorite apink song would have to be either Mr. Chu or Remember. I love those two songs. My sister isn't like a fan of Remember. When we're in the car, I always play music. Every time it comes on, she just like laughs to herself because she knows that I know she doesn't really like it, but I love Remember, so that's all that matters. Am I right? And then next I have April. I just recently got into April. I would say my bias in April right now is None, and my favorite song that got me into April like really is Oh My Mistake. Oh My Mistake is such a good song. I don't know why, like the moment I heard it, I feel like I went through like an epiphany. Like I was like, wow, this is such a great song. Next is Blackpink. Obviously Blackpink is such an amazing group. Their musicality is so different from like other K-pop groups because they're more girl crush, definitely. My favorite song is Whistle. I love Whistle. The moment it came out, I was like, these girls are it. Boombaya too. Like those are still their two best songs to me. So good. My bias was Jennie, or is Jennie, but Jisoo's definitely creeping up just because she's so weird. Yahoo! She's just so funny. I love Jisoo so much. She also is basically Jin's twin. And that automatically makes me like her more. Next, I have CLC. I love CLC. Every time I talk about a group, it's gonna start with I love, insert group name here. So just get used to that. Because if I'm mentioning them, I obviously love them because I stan them. But you know, I feel like they're very underrated and very slept on. I feel like they should not be slept on as much as they are. My bias is Yeon, the rapper, and my favorite song is still their debut song, Pepe. I think that song is so amazing. Every time it comes on, like I know the whole dance. I know all the lyrics. Like I love that song. That's such a great song. Next, I have EXID. EXID is such a girl crush group. They're so amazing. They're so hot. They're goals. Like they're literal goals. I love Honey. Who doesn't love Honey? She's such an amazing girl. She like holds herself up so uniquely. Her stage presence is so different from how she is off the stage. That it's so cool. Like she's so cool. And my favorite EXID song is Night Rather Than Day. That is such a good song. Continuing on, the next group I have written down is Fiestar. I know they're disbanded, but I really wanted to shout them out just because I love their songs so much. My favorite song is You're Pitiful. That is such a good song. I love when girl groups do a more like dark concept. I love the choreography and like everything about it was just so good. Next, I have gfriend. Gfriend is such a like me group because I feel like I tend to like groups that are very like magical, girly-ish. Like every time my sister hears like a girly K-pop song, she's like, oh, Crystal's gonna like that, because for some reason I just really like those girly bubblegum-ish pop songs. If you couldn't tell, my song taste, my music taste is very weird and all over the place. My bias in gfriend is Shinmi. And my favorite song to this day is still Glass Bead, their debut song. Love that song. I learned all the choreography when it came out. I was obsessed with that song. And next I have Gidle. I know that's not how you say it. G-idol, Yoja idol, I don't know, but I'm gonna call them Gidle. Gidle, I really like Soyeon. I liked her in Produce 101 as well, but she obviously didn't make the group. But I really like Soyeon. Her rap skills are very great. I think. They're very authentic rather than like the fabricated rapping. My favorite song is still their debut song, latata. Next I have Girls' Day. Girls' Day is one of my other favorite K-pop groups. I love Girls' Day. I think they're pretty inactive right now. My bias is Sojin. I think she's so beautiful, and she's not old. She's not old, but she's the older one in the group, but she still looks so young. She's just such a great leader, and I love Sojin. And my favorite song is Darling. I love Darling. As you can see, like I said, I like those like really girly poppy songs. Darling is it. Next, Girls' Generation, a classic. You gotta love some Girls' Generation. My bias still and forever will be Jessica. I love Jessica so much. So much that when she left the group I was devastated. And my favorite Girls' Generation song will forever be I Got a Boy. I love I Got a Boy. That's such a good song. It's all over the place, but like it's perfect. I don't know, it just works. And the video, for some reason, I love it. I love how colorful it is. SM just did such a good job back then. Next, I have gugudan. I liked them in their debut, and then I kind of died out. And then I like them a lot right now because their new song, Not That Type, is my favorite gugudan song. And I think it's such an amazing song, that girl crush vibe from them. And my bias is Sejong. I love Sejong. Even in Produce 101, like I was rooting for Sejong. She has such an amazing voice. She's such an amazing, just like overall person. She's just awesome. I love me some Sejong. Next, I just put on there for like honorary, I put IOI because IOI was such an amazing group when they were around, and like obviously they disbanded because they had to. I did bias them, stan them when they were together. My bias was Somi. I loved Somi, so when she won the first place center spot I was so happy because I was so sad when she didn't make it into Twice when I was watching 16. So I was so happy that she was able to make it into IOI. And my favorite IOI song that came out was Nomu Nomu Nomu, very it was such a good song. I remember when it came out I was like, they snapped. Such a bop. It's so catchy. I don't know how people didn't like that song. Oh wait, I don't know anyone that didn't like it. And next I have the Produce 48 group. I have izone. If you know me or kept up with me on like Snapchat or Twitter, you'd know that I watched Produce 48 from the beginning. I like was obsessed with it. Every Saturday me and my sister would look forward to watching the new episode, and I was from the beginning obsessed with Sakura. Like Sakura was my everything. So when she made it in the group in the end, I was so happy. Sad she didn't get center. Then obviously they only really have Olivia and Rose right now, so that is definitely my favorite song. But their whole album, the Colorized album, is so good. My favorite song that they came out with, like when they were doing those like little group stages, my favorite song is 1000%. So I just wanted to say that. Another representation of the kind of songs I like those girly, easy to listen to summer-y bops. Next I have Kara. I think Kara disbanded, I'm pretty sure, but I wanted to do a mention as well just because I think they had such amazing music. My bias was Hara, and my favorite song is Mamma Mia. I think Mamma Mia is such a great song. If you guys haven't heard Mamma Mia, please go listen to it. Again, the links to all of my favorite songs of these groups will be listed down below. Please find an hour or two and like open all the links. I tend to have like 100 tabs open at a time. Just be like me, everyone. Just have your computer crash on you and literally make you pay thousands of dollars to fix it. Just let it crash, it's fine. Next, I have Ladies Code. I really like Ladies Code. My bias is Ashley. I love Ashley. I know she just came out solo and that was a really good song as well. And my favorite song is Kiss Kiss. That is, I love that song. Whenever it comes on shuffle, I have to listen to it. Next, I have Mamamoo. Mamamoo, the vocal queens. I love Mamamoo. I don't know if you guys saw their Mama Japan performance, but that performance snatched me bald. My bias is Solar. Her vocals are so incredible. And my favorite song is Decalcomanie. Decalcomanie. I think that's how you say it. Whatever. Next, I have Orange Caramel. I was never really an after school girl because I just never really got into them, but I was very much an Orange Caramel girl. They're so weird and their songs are so like what? My bias is Nana. I love Nana. She's gorgeous. She's like goals. And my favorite song is Catallena. I'm sure that's most people's favorite song. That song is such a bop. It's so weird, that video. Like, if you are newer to K-pop or you just haven't watched that video yet, watch it, and that is literally like a depiction of what a lot of people think K-pop is, like weird. But it's just like done in such an amazing way with such an amazing song, and it's just so weird. Like, I don't know, it's just so good. Next I have Rainbow. Rainbow disbanded as well. I remember exactly them disbanding because I didn't get into Rainbow until their like last-ish song came out, and their last-ish song is my favorite song, and that's when I started standing, and then they disbanded and I was like, okay. My bias was Jaekyung, Red. And my favorite song, their last song, was Whoo. I love Whoo. I was obsessed with that song. The video, the colors, just everything about that song was so amazing. I watched like all the live stages religiously. I watched their interviews and everything, and then they were like, we're disbanding, and I was like, and then next I have Red Velvet. Gotta love some Red Velvet, even though I prefer vanilla cake. Joy is my bias. I love Joy. She's been my bias from the beginning, since Happiness. And my favorite song would have to be either Red Flavor or Dum Dum. I think those two are such great songs that it's hard for me to choose between. And I think Red Velvet, yeah, is having their concert here in February, the day after my birthday, February 8th. And I'm trying to be there. I know it's sold out, but I might try to buy resale tickets closer to the date. But if you're going to Red Velvet, I think I'll be there. I'll be more like for sure, or like keep updated on like my Twitter or my Insta or my Snapchat. Next I have my most important honorary mention, which is Sistar. Sistar was my favorite group. Like, they were like tied with AOA. I loved Sistar. I remember when they disbanded, I cried. I was like, in Sistar, I love Bora. Bora was my bias. And when it comes to favorite song, that's where it gets hard, because I love like literally all of Sistar's songs. Shake It is a bop. I Like That is a bop. My Boy is a bop. Alone is a bop. Like, everything is a bop. I don't know how Sistar did it so consistently, but they're all bop. But if I had to choose, I would probably say either Touch My Body or Loving You were my favorites. When it comes to summer, like in the summer, I have a summer playlist, and all of Sistar's songs are on there because they were and forever will be the summer queens. Next I have Twice, which, if you guys know, I am a pretty hardcore hidden ones. Emphasis on hidden. Literally all of their songs are my favorite songs. Me and my friend Michael will always talk about Twice. Literally, Twice is the only thing we ever talk about. Twice and BTS. But we talk about Twice more than we talk about BTS. Even though we're both like BTS ults. But like, whatever. Twice is the only girl group I know that like literally I like love right off the bat all the time. I think actually I changed my mind because I wasn't that big of a fan of Signal. So cut everything. Cut everything. But yeah, my bias in Twice is Momo. Love my Momo. Eagle. And my favorite Twice song is Likey. I love Likey. Likey is like one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. And my sister is like, she's like a once in denial. Like, she refuses to like listen to Twice like on her own accord. But I know she low-key loves like all of Twice's songs. And Likey is like her old song that I know she loves, but she's just lying. Next, I have honorary mention Unicorn. They are disbanded, but I really wanted to mention them because their one song, Huck, is such a good song. It's probably one of my favorite songs like ever, but I really wanted to mention that song because I don't want people to sleep on that song. It's really old, but I still listen to it all the time, and singing it is my favorite thing to do because it's so hard to sing. But like, you can't help but try, and then you try and you're like, wow, I shouldn't have tried. And lastly, for girl groups, I have Wonder Girls written down. Love me some Wonder Girls. They're also disbanded, but you know, you still gotta love them. I still listen to their music. My bias in Wonder Girls was On Me, and my favorite song was So Hot, which is like a really old song, but it's so good. I really like that song. Yay! We've gotten through girl groups, and I think we're already like 20 minutes into the video, but like, I just really want to recommend you guys some good music to listen to. You guys need to listen to all of these songs, okay? I believe in you. But let's get into the boy groups. Starting off with boy groups, I have 100%. I love 100%. Also, don't think the intro is going to change. I'm still going to say I love insert boy group name here. My bias is Hyukjin. I love Hyukjin. And my favorite song is either You Beauty or Better Day. Those two songs are so amazing. Give 100% some love. I'll link, again, them down below. I have 2PM. Love me some 2PM. One of the first boy groups I latched onto-ish, kind of. And Jinkei became my bias. Jinkei came out with his solo album, and his solo song, Think About You.
So dirty, still think about still my days and light every time I think about you. Every time I think of you, you would know, you would know. She ain't even know it, baby, I think about you.
That is like my go-to karaoke song. That is my go-to singing song in the car at night by myself. I sing that song with such passion you would think that I am Jinkei. But for 2PM, my favorite song is probably Go Crazy. I love that song. That is like such a party song. That is such a like upbeat, puts me like in the best mood song. Next, I have Astro. If you know me, you need to know that I love Astro so much. I went to their concert earlier this year with my friend Michael. We both love Astro. We got P1. We were in like the second row. I have a whole vlog on it. If you haven't seen it, hit the card somewhere. My bias is MJ. I love MJ. His voice, his smile, his sunshine energy is so amazing. And my favorite song is Hide and Seek. It's their debut song, and they've come out with such amazing songs after that, but I am so attached to Hide and Seek. I learned all the lyrics, I learned the whole dance. I literally I love Hide and Seek. Astro, please come back. You guys have been like too quiet for too long. I am hungry. Next, I have ateez, which is a more relatively new group. However, I love ateez. I think I said it before in a video, stan ateez. I listened to them already when they debuted, but my friend Kayla kind of like was always-ish tweeting about them, and I was like, let me like look into them more, and then I did, and I loved them even more. So shout out to Kayla for like giving me that extra push. My bias is Hongjoong. I love Hongjoong. He's so adorable. He's so cute. And my favorite song is Pirate King. I love Pirate King. That beat drop. Like my car, I think their speakers are busted. So like whenever that beat drop comes on, it's not that intense and it kind of sounds really bad, but like I still go hard. I have B1A4. I literally cried recently when it was announced that Jingyoung and Bara had left the group because I'm just so, I love like, that news like really hurt me, but I know that it'll be fine. It's fine.
저희
셰프로 거듭나는 거예요,
저희
여러분.
제일 못한데
And my bias was Jingyoung, so I'm really heartbroken. My favorite song is either Baby Goodnight, which is such a boppy song, or Soul. Soul is such a good song. It's not a title song, it's a song on their album. One of the best songs I've ever heard, hands down. So definitely go and listen to Soul. Again, links will be down below. Next, I have Beast, and then I put /highlight because they're the same group. And I'm gonna keep calling them Beast because I know they're Highlight now, but like Beast forever. My Beast bias is Gikwang. I love Gikwang, he's so adorable. My favorite Beast song is either 12:30 or Yay. They're two very different songs because 12:30 is more like a ballad-ishy. Yay is like an upbeat, like electronic-y song. So go listen to those if you haven't. Next is BAP. I love BAP. I've seen them in concert. They're so amazing in concert. I love their light stick. It is like the cutest little light stick. My bias in BAP is Daehyun. That was me at the BAP concert. Everyone knew who my bias was. And my favorite BAP song is definitely Stop It. Stop It is a really old song and a lot of people don't know it. Like whenever I bring it up, I'm like, you guys don't know Stop It? I have Big Bang. Love me some Big Bang. I've been to a Big Bang concert as well. Their last concert before they, like, some of them enlisted. Such a good one. I got the light stick for that one as well. And I think their light stick is so chic and like so just cool. My Big Bang bias is GD. Love me some G-Dragon. I went to his solo concert too with my friend Jessica, and we were in the pit, and it was just such an amazing concert. And my favorite Big Bang song would either be probably either Bebe or Haru Haru. And next I have Block B. I love Block B. I'm so depressed Zico left, but I don't want to talk about it anymore. I've also seen Block B in concert. I've seen Block B multiple times. My Block B bias is Yukwon. I love Yukwon. My love! And my favorite Block B song is Jackpot or Mental Breaker. They're so good. They're so good. Next I have Boyfriend, also a very talented group. I feel like I slept on a lot. My bias in Boyfriend is Donghyun, the leader, and my favorite Boyfriend song is Bounce. And when Bounce came out, I was obsessed with that song. Bounce is such a good song. Please give it a listen if you have not already. Next I have Boys Republic. Boys Republic is also a slept on group. I'm not sure if they disbanded or if they're on hiatus. I forget. My bias is Minsu, and my favorite song is Dress Up. That is such a bop. And then next I have B2B. In B2B, my bias is Ilhoon. Love Ilhoon. And my favorite B2B song is either, I could not choose between You're So Fly, Wow, or It's Okay. Those three are such great songs. But like, even not titles, You Do You is such an amazing song. If you don't listen to B2B already, you should, because they've been rising and they've been amazing. They're just so great. Next I have BTS. Obviously, I don't have to spend much time on this one because you guys know who my bias is.
My name is Real name is Kim.
And my favorite song is either Just One Day for Korean and The Stars for Japanese. I have to say those two because saying one without the other makes me feel like a horrible person who deserves to go to jail. So next I have CN Blue. I love CN Blue. I'm very depressed because I've never seen them in person. I've had chances. It just never went through and I was very sad. In CN Blue, I am obsessed with Younghwa. He is actually my #2 bias. Like, if I had to like rank all of my biases, that would take way too long when I list out like my top 10 generally. Younghwa is my #2. I love that man. He's so funny. He's so sweet. His voice is like unreal. It's just amazing. And my favorite CN Blue song is probably Love Girl. I love Love Girl. I listen to that song all the time. It puts me in the best mood. Next is Day 6. You guys know I love Day 6. I just went to their concert. I made a vlog on it, so click the card somewhere if you haven't seen that already. My bias is Sungjin, the leader, and my favorite Day 6 song is either I'm Serious or She Was Beautiful. I fell in love with so many of their songs at the concert, so it's like my Day 6 favorite song is like jumbled in my head. So just how about listen to all of Day 6's discography, thank you. Next I have EXO. A lot of you asked me if I like EXO because I like BTS, and I know like people are like, I love EXO. They're such an amazing group. I don't know how you can't like their music. I think they have really good music. My bias in EXO is Kai. It's been Kai from the beginning. I love Kai so much. My favorite EXO song is probably Call Me Baby or Wolf. Every time I tell someone my favorite song is Wolf, they just look at me like I'm the craziest person on the planet, and I'm like, and then next I have GOT7. I love GOT7. I've been to like 2 of their concerts now, and I've seen them like at KCON multiple times. I wish I vlogged their last concert I went to, but it was on the same day as Anime Expo, and I was just very scatterbrained that day. So next GOT7 concert, because I know they'll come back, I'll definitely vlog that one.
You make me tease. You make me tease.
My bias in GOT7 is Mark. I love me some Mark. And my favorite song is A. I love A. Stream Her stream the 2014 queen that is A. Next, I have HOT. Along with like newer K-pop groups, I love my old K-pop as well. I got really into them after watching the Infinity Challenge episodes where they were like having a reunion concert. Oh, I love those episodes so much. So my HOT bias, I would say is 𝓰𝓸. I love 𝓰𝓸. My favorite song is Candy. I love Candy. Like, for sure back in the day, if I was alive and like a teenager, HOT would have been it for me for sure. But that was so long ago. I think I was barely born. Next, I have iKON. I love iKON. I'm so sad I haven't seen them live yet either. I know they're supposed to come here for tour, but like who knows when. They have so many fans in America, but like go off, I guess, iKON. Go off. My bias is Bobby. And my favorite song is either My Type, and I really like Rhythm Ta. It's really good. I can't choose. One of those. And then next I have Impact. I love Impact. My favorite song is Lollipop. I remember when I first heard that song, I was like, what is this song? And in that video, I really started liking my bias now, which is Lee Sung. He's a nice man. And next is Infinite. Love Infinite. Definitely an older group. Seen them in concert, I think like a year or two ago. Yeah, almost 3 years, I feel like. Whoa. One of my friends, Stephanie, is like an in spirit for life. She loves her Infinite. My Infinite bias is Dongwoo. I love Dongwoo. He is so weird and precious. Love Dongwoo. Infinite H is like my favorite unit ever. Or Hoya left and ruined everything, but whatever. Pretty is like one of my favorite K-pop songs ever. I know all the lyrics. I was obsessed with Pretty. They sang it at the concert. And I literally cried. And my favorite Infinite song though is probably Back. Back is such a good song. Next, I have Monsta X. My bias is Wonho. And my favorite Monsta X song is probably, I really like Jealousy. Hero is really good too. Their debut Trespass is really good, obviously. I'm gonna go Jealousy. Did you guys see Monsta X's Mama performance where Wonho just let it all out? Because next I have My Name. My Name is a very, I feel like, underrated group too. They're so good. My bias is Insu. I think that Insu looks like Taehyung, like a lot. Let me know if you guys see it. And my favorite My Name song is Too Very So Much. Such a good song. Next I have NCT, which if you watched my Get Ready With Me video, you guys already know my like dilemma with my NCT bias and everything. Like when they first came out, when you first came out, Taeyong was like it. And then 127 came out and like Yuta was it. And then suddenly Jaehyun became it. And then you came back with Lucas and Lucas was it. And then like I'm just... So if you ask me like my overall NCT bias, it's very hard for me to choose. But if you ask me my NCT bias based on units, I can do that for you. So I would say my NCT U bias is Lucas. My NCT 127 bias is Jaehyun. And my NCT Dream bias, with Dream actually being my favorite NCT unit, believe it or not, is Chunla. And then my favorite songs for you would be The Seventh Sense. I still love that song. That is still one of the best songs to ever exist. My 127 favorite song is Simon Says, I'm gonna say, because that is such a good song. And for Dream, my favorite song is We Young. That song, that is my favorite NCT song in general, probably. Chunla is not like my NCT bias. Either Lucas or Jaehyun is. But like Dream is my bias. Does that make sense? Let us move on. I have Newest. I love Newest. They are such an underrated group, or they were such an underrated group before Produce 101 like put them on the map. JR is my bias. JR has been my bias for a long time now. So when he didn't make Produce 101, I remember I was in Korea when it was ongoing and I like watched it all the time, and like me and a bunch of other people met up in like the common room or whatever to watch the finale together. And when Junghyun, JR, didn't make it, I screamed so loud. I was so upset. Newest was like thriving after that, so it was okay. And my favorite Newest song is Sleep Talking. I don't know if you guys have heard that song, especially like newer Newest fans. I don't know if you've heard that song, but listen to that song. It is my everything. I'm obsessed with that song. Every time Newest performs at a show or anything, I'm always like, are they gonna perform Sleep Talking? And my sister tells me to shut up. Next, I have Pentagon. My bias in Pentagon was, forever will be E'Dawn, because he was the one I had like the most connection with. I really liked him. My favorite song is Shine. I just love Shine. Who doesn't love Shine? Jungkook's favorite dance move. Am I right, ladies? And then next I have Sechskis. Sechskis was like the same thing as HOT, where I got really into them after watching the Infinity Challenge episodes of them having the reunion concert. My bias, I would say Jiwon, the leader, and my favorite song is Couple. Couple became one of my favorite songs ever after seeing it on Infinity Challenge, like when they performed it. It's such a good song. Next I have 17. We love them. My bias is Vernon. I love Vernon. He's like my ideal everything. Love that man. Would marry him in an instant. We're both 1998. We're both February. We're both Aquariuses. Like, we might as well be soulmates, is what I'm saying. And my favorite 17 song is probably Pretty You. I really like Pretty You. Pretty You's bop. Next I have SHINee. SHINee is one of the best K-pop groups of all time. Obviously, if you didn't know, then you're living under a rock, is what I'm, yeah. My bias, my forever bias is Junghyun. He'll always be my bias. But I want to give like an honorary shout out to Taemin, because Taemin's Press My Number. Is that the name of the album? I don't know. But that album is one of my favorite albums of all time. Press Your Number is my favorite song. One of my favorite songs ever. That whole album, everything about it is just so amazing. So I want to give a shout out to Solo Taemin for your amazing music. Junghyun's solo music too is so amazing. SHINee just overall is such an amazing group. How can you not stand? And my favorite SHINee song is either Sherlock, Replay, or Our Page is really good too. SHINee's whole discography, it'll take you a while to go through, but just listen to it all. And Your Number, their Japanese song, is such a good song. Next, I have honorary mention for Snooper, because they're like one of my sister's favorite groups, because she loves their music, specifically the two songs It's Raining and Platonic Love are such bops that you guys should listen to. My favorite is It's Raining, probably. Down below, it'll be linked. Give Snooper a chance. Next I have Stray Kids. A lot of you asked if I stan Stray Kids. I do stan Stray Kids. Who doesn't? They're so amazing. For Stray Kids, my bias is Felix. I love Felix and his little Australian accent. That was really bad. I'm never gonna do that again. My favorite song is probably I Am You. I know it's like really recent, but I think that song is so great. It's such a good song. Next I have Super Junior. I love Super Junior. Definitely an older group. Almost everyone should know Super Junior. My bias is Donghae. I love Donghae. And my favorite song is probably Devil. Devil is such a good song. We're almost done here. I have Teen Top. I love Teen Top. I'm so sad that I wasn't at their concert that they recently had in LA. You gotta get over something. For Teen Top, my favorite song is Missing. Missing is such a bop, and Missing is actually the reason why kind of my bias is Neil, because his voice is so amazing. Rocking is also a bop, but Missing is definitely my favorite. Next I have The Rose. I recently went to the Rose concert, and that was such a great concert. They're such amazing performers. Their vocals are like impeccable. My bias is Sammy, and my favorite song is probably Candy. Candy is such a bop. Candy. Next I have Top Dog. I love TLPPDOGG. My favorite song is Anniversary. That is such a bop. And my bias, I know he's not in the group anymore, but like he was my only bias. Atom. I love Atom. Next I have TVXQ. My bias in TVXQ is Yoonho, and my favorite song is Melodic. And funny story about Melodic, me and my sister go to the Korean Times Music Festival almost every year for like a couple of years now. I think the first year we went, TVXQ was there, but it was when I wasn't like too into TVXQ. But I remember that a bunch of people had like red light sticks, and then I remember hearing a song that everyone was fan chanting to, like the 나나를 원해 원해 원해게 빠져 빠져. Clearly remember that because I remember being like, ooh, this song is a bop. I wish I knew the song before because that would have been like the best experience, but it was still pretty amazing. And I also went to Changmin's family's cafe in Korea. I remember the one that BTS like loved to go to all the time. I went there in Korea because I was like, ooh, I think his parents were the ones that were there, and also we went like for all the BTS stuff, but it was just cool to get like the best of both worlds, like some TVXQ and some BTS. Like I was winning. I miss Korea. Next I have Unique. I had a different bias in the beginning, but then my bias changed and is now Seungju. I think he's still in the group. I know he's acting right now. I think Unique is just maybe like on a hiatus or something. I don't know. And my favorite song is Falling in Love. I love that song. Io Io is also a very good song, but I would say Falling in Love is my favorite song. And then next I have VIX. Love me some VIX. One of my original favorite groups. My bias in VIX is Hongbin. I love Hongbin. And my favorite VIX song is Rock Your Body. Rock Your Body is a bop. Don't sleep on Rock Your Body. Don't sleep on VIX. They haven't been doing anything right now, which makes me really sad, but go stream some VIX. Watch Rock Your Body because I think it's such a great song. Next, I have 101. Obviously, they're around the time where they're about to disband, and I'm really sad. Supporting 101 since obviously produced 101. My bias is Sungwoo. I love me some Ong. And my favorite song is still their debut song, Energetic. I still think that's their best song. That's such a good song. Every song they have is good, but Energetic is a bop and was the perfect debut song. Just realizing how sad I am about 101 makes me sad about izone already, and they just started, so I miss Sakura already. And then the last group I have on here is Winner. Love Winner. They are such an amazing group. They have such unique musicality. They can go from like ballads like with Baby Baby to like such upbeat songs like Island and Love Me and like they're just so good. Bias, I would say, is probably Mino. I really like Mino. And my favorite song is probably Island. Island is such a bop. So good. Empty is also just an original really good song, but I'm gonna go with Island. And I'm also hoping to go to the Winter concert next year, I think in January. Hoping to go to that. So if I go to that, I hope to see some of you guys there, giving Winter the love they deserve. I think I went through everyone on my list. That is the end. Those are all of the groups on the top of my head that I can think of that I like stand/stand/ really like, and honorable mentions obviously. Yeah. The moral of this story is just for everyone to stand more groups and widen your horizons past just like one group. Unless, I mean, obviously you only have time to stand one group, the time and the money, because I get that. I should not have gotten into all these groups because I don't have the time nor the money, but being multi-fandom is hard. K-pop collection coming soon. That is the end of the video, and I hope this video helped. I hope you guys check out some of the songs I'm gonna link below or groups that I mentioned and start to like them and give them the love they deserve. Continue leaving your video recs down below. I'll try to get to them as fast as I can. I love reading everything you guys like recommend or just say down in the comments down below. Thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you in the next one.